Trevi Therapeutics, a clinical-stage biopharmaceutical company, is a $527 million market cap traded on NASDAQ under the ticker symbol TREVI. The company is focused on the development of novel therapies for serious rare disorders. This report will discuss Trevi's lead candidate Haduvio for the treatment of chronic cough associated with idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis, which has shown positive top-line results from its phase IIb clinical trial. We will also conduct a risk-adjusted discounted cash flow analysis to determine Trevi's fair value. But before we get started, if you're interested in hearing more about how we use artificial intelligence and machine learning to build financial models, please visit our website to learn more. Recently, Trevi Therapeutics announced positive top-line results from its phase IIb randomized, double-blind, placebo-controlled clinical trial of Haduvio, an oral nalbuphine extended-release capsule for the treatment of chronic cough in patients with idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis. The primary endpoint of the trial was the change from baseline in 24-hour cough frequency as measured by a cough monitor, and the trial met its primary endpoint, showing that all 3 doses of Haduvio were statistically significantly different from placebo in reducing cough frequency at week 6. In this section, we'll delve into the value proposition of Trevi Therapeutics' lead product candidate Haduvio for chronic cough associated with idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis. The high unmet need, the competitive landscape, and the stock price performance in the last 3 months will be discussed. Additionally, the key features of Haduvio that differentiate it from existing treatments and position it for potential commercial success will be highlighted. Haduvio is a novel centrally acting oral treatment for chronic cough in IPF patients. It targets the kappa opioid receptor and has shown rapid onset and favorable safety in clinical trials. Notably, chronic cough affects approximately 85% of IPF patients, significantly impacting their quality of life, and current treatments, such as an acetylcysteine, have limitations. This unmet need makes Haduvio a compelling therapeutic option. Currently, there are 2 other companies developing treatments for refractory chronic cough: Bellus Health with its P2X3 antagonist BLU-5937 and Merck with gefapixant, another P2X3 antagonist. However, Haduvio's unique opioid receptor mechanism and oral formulation offer differentiation and potential advantages over these competitors. Looking at stock performance, Trevi's stock NASDAQ TRVI has appreciated about 34% over the last 3 months, reflecting investor optimism following the positive phase IIb results. The 52-week trading range has been roughly $2.30 to $7.48. Now let's conduct a risk-adjusted DCF valuation for Haduvio. Our projections are based on peak sales of $2.5 billion in 2029, with a 20% risk adjustment due to factors like market size, competition, and regulatory approvals. We estimate that the drug will not generate any revenue until 2026, when it is expected to reach the market following successful completion of phase III trials. Using a 10% discount rate, the present value of the risk-adjusted revenue is approximately $928 million. Assuming a 40% EBITDA margin and 15% tax rate, the net present value of earnings is approximately $380 million. Finally, dividing by 140 million shares outstanding yields an estimated fair value of approximately $2.70 per share. However, this valuation only considers Haduvio and does not incorporate Trevi as other late-stage products targeting neuropathic pain and opioid withdrawal. Including those candidates with conservative assumptions provides a broader perspective. Trevi's pipeline includes 2 additional late-stage candidates, Trevi2 for neuropathic pain and Trevi3 for opioid withdrawal. TREVI2 is a sodium channel blocker in phase III, with peak projected revenue of $1.2 billion in 2029. Applying a 40% risk adjustment for this more established indication yields $720 million in risk-adjusted revenue. Discounted present value approximately $447 million. 𝗧𝗛𝗡𝗖 is also in phase 3 and targets the peripherally acting mu-opioid receptor antagonist, with peak projected revenue of $900 million in 2029. A 50% risk adjustment yields for $150 million in risk-adjusted revenue, discounted present value approximately $280 million. The combined risk-adjusted present value is approximately $1.04 billion. Applying the same EBITDA margin and tax assumptions as before, the net present value of earnings is approximately $426 million. Dividing by 140 million shares result in an estimated fair value of approximately $3.04 per share. In conclusion, Trevi Therapeutics Haduvio shows promise as a first-in-class therapy for chronic cough in patients with IPF. Positive phase 2b results support its development. When combined with the company's late-stage pipeline, the estimated fair value of the company ranges between $2.70 and $3 per share, which is higher than the current stock price. Implementing a robust real-world data strategy will be crucial for unlocking commercial success and payer acceptance in this specialized market. Investors should monitor upcoming clinical trials and regulatory milestones for future updates on Haduvio and Trevi's other product candidates. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. You can also subscribe to our channel to stay updated on our latest videos.